Welcome to the programme. There are now over 2.5 million cases of COVID-19 around the globe, 1 million of them here in Europe. But there are also signs that this pandemic is slowing. Spain has seen the smallest increase in cases in the last 3 days. And in Italy, once the epicentre of the virus, the number of people infected has dropped for the first time. Authorities say it's a symbolic decrease of just 20 people, but it's also a bit of desperately needed good news for the country. Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte says he wants to announce concrete plans to lift the lockdown measures by the end of the week. Well, let's cross over to Rome, where we can speak to our correspondent, Giorgia Alandi. Georgia, this is welcome news, but is Italy out of the woods just yet?
Hi, Oliver. Well, I would say that Italians are halfway in that. Really, Italians know that after the 3rd of May, they'll be able at least to move more freely. They won't have to justify themselves to the authorities when it comes to getting out of their homes. But Prime Minister Conte said that he does not want to rush things. He does not want to improvise. That's why he relies very much on the opinion of the scientific board that is working alongside the government when it comes to planning the second phase of the government's response to the outbreak. And that's also why this is happening step by step. So the first step happened this week. A few stores reopened. They've had to come to terms with the new measures. It has not been easy, but at least Italians had the chance to experience a new way of living, a new normal that they will need to get used to in the coming weeks, Oliver.
And the Prime Minister has been addressing the Senate today about the EU's recovery plans and how it's going to finance this recovery across the bloc. He's also been setting out his position before he goes and meets with these leaders virtually on Thursday as part of the EU Council. Was anything that he had to say surprising?
Well, Oliver, I'd say that it was not that surprising in the sense that we know what's the position of the Italian government here. The government is against the use of the European Stability Mechanism, a bailout fund at least, is against any condition on the use of the ESM financing. We know that EU finance ministers agreed on the fact that this money should be spent on the immediate response to the outbreak. And